this evening. Good to see you all. Hope your weekend's good also as we start so far, folks. We're back here at Glyde House, the scene of Saturday night's midnight investigation. The reason why we came back is basically because of the event of paranormal activity.
So tonight we are Glyde House, Tallanstown in Ardee.
So it's very, very active here on Saturday night. So we realised that our investigation wasn't completed. So we decided to come back tonight to see what further evidence we can get. So you're all very welcome, guys. We hope you sit back, put the feet up, and enjoy the investigation. I'm just going to give you a little bit of history on the house, because the other night's investigation was sort of at the last minute, and we didn't get a chance to get that much history. So I'll just run through it very briefly now for you. We're at Glyde Court here in County Louth. Now, another name for it was Rosie Park, and it's an 18th century house. It was remodelled in 1868. It was owned by the Fosters, who were major landowners in the County Louth area, with 3,442 acres, which was a lot. Now, the Reverend Dr. Thomas Foster, who was the rector of Dunleer, he was the head of the Foster family on Glyde Court, and some family members associated with Glyde Court are among some of the most famous, or if you want, infamous people of that generation. Dr. Thomas Foster's son, John Thomas Foster, he married a lady called Elizabeth Harvey, and they had two children together, Frederick and Augustus, and another daughter, Elizabeth, who died 8 days after being born. They spent most of their time either abroad or in England, but they separated after 5 years as John had a relationship with one of the servants. And Elizabeth, who was also known as Bess, she went on to meet the Duke and Duchess of Devonshire, and she was actually the lady who actually ended up having the ménage à trois, or the threesome with royalty. Augustus Foster, he was the youngest son of John and Lady Elizabeth. He went on to have a career as a diplomat. But they said, he wasn't a very, very nice person, and he did nothing to stave off the war which broke out in 1812 in the USA. He was appointed a diplomat over there, so he had a mediocre career as a diplomat in Europe, and in 1848 he committed suicide by cutting his own throat. Sir Augustus Foster, he was succeeded in the baronetcy by his eldest son, Friedrich George. And him and his brother, Bear Foster, they were great sort of Irish philanthropists, and they had devoted most of their lives to helping the poor people during the famine years. And based on the horrific findings that Bear made, taking these three hostages to America on immigrant ships in order to obtain first-hand knowledge of the actual conditions endured by Irish passengers, Bear's evidence was taken into consideration by parliamentary committees, and the coffin ships were replaced by more humanely vessels. So basically the sons did a lot of work for humanity and the poor people during the famine, but certainly Augustus himself wasn't a very, very nice person. So basically that's just history in a nutshell of why we're here tonight, and of the Fosters and of Glyde Court in general. So we're going to kick off the investigation now, guys.
Alright, very much. Right on then, yeah.
Okay. We're going to kick off the investigation now, guys. So hopefully you all just sit back and enjoy. And since we have 147 people on the live stream at the minute, I would just like to take this opportunity to thank everybody who has donated towards the team so far in our quest to raise funds to buy much needed equipment. Your generosity is very much appreciated, and on behalf of myself and the team, I would just like to say thank you very, very much. So enjoy the best of the investigation. Hey guys. So here we are at the front of the house. There was paranormal activity here last week, but it wasn't the scene of where we thought it was. Jared's just going to sit down and host essentially, and we're going to see if get into contact with anybody here at the minute. Now, another family that lived here, I'll just give you another wee bit of brief history, were the Fortescues, but not much is known about them, so we might actually come into contact with some of that family tonight as well. But last week we actually believe we caught Augustus Foster on camera. Our researcher Linda, she was very good at putting the two photographs beside each other. A photograph of Augustus Foster and the screenshot that was taken by Nicky John of the actual spirit looking at us. So have we any spirits here this evening would like to come forward and say hello? If you remember us from last week, you know we're not here to cause any harm or do any damage. We're here with the utmost respect. My name is Pabs, and tonight my colleagues Jared, Clodagh, David and Damien are with us.
Hi.
If anybody would like to come forward, just stand beside that little device that Jared placed on the windowsill. Have we got the Reverend Dr. Thomas Foster here with us this evening? Or Lady Elizabeth Harvey? Have we got Augustus Foster here with us? Or John or Friedrich? No response so far. Nobody response so far. Yeah, if any of you guys notice flash, it's only Jared taking static images. That's right, Kira, they were a great few screenshots you got last week. We also got screenshots, guys, of up here on the balcony of what actually appeared to be a man and a child just standing where my headlights pointed. So last week, even though we got audio evidence, it was very, very little. Basically what we believe it was just the spirits actually sussing us out. And already, guys, I'm just going to show you a photograph that Jared has taken. I believe that would be certainly looks like bigger, right? Yeah. Somebody there. Yep. Already. And guys, them photographs were taken one after the other in the same place. There's another one there. Taken before, there was nothing there. So we do believe that already Jared has captured something. And that's what I was talking about last week. There was very, very little audio evidence because we believe the spirits were just checking us out. We hope now that they realise we're not here to cause any harm or damage, they will come through and the spirit office and we even re-recorded tonight. So we do hope to get more contact. The way the spirits were caught moving about in the window last week, I would definitely love to get a full body manifestation of an apparition here tonight. That would be absolutely amazing. That's very cool. Tonight, my brother has joined us back on the team, so I'd like to call him in. Very, very welcome, my brother David. Oh. Look at what my brother's just captured, guys, up in the balcony.
It's actually a spot where I caught something last week.
And it's the exact same spot where Jared captured a figure last week. So already, guys, we're getting a lot of activity because up there with our own two eyes, there's none of them shadows are visible with our own two eyes.
Very good.
So this is a
It's like
very,
the
very
screen.
active place, folks.
Yeah, clean
The screen, it's like the
Very,
painting
very
the
active
screen.
place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to see if there's a night mode on my camera, but
Download now.
What phone have you got, Arthur?
it's an 850.
Oh, the 850s are very good. Yeah. That looks like two people there. Oh, it looks like two people standing there. That's the face behind them as well. Yes, I see that. Guys, we are already getting a lot of stuff here. And we haven't even tried to start the spirit boxes yet. So Jared's going to turn on one of the spirit box apps and we're going to see the word one. The word one, yeah. Very good last week. I think that's this week. That's true.
Evenings first, is there anyone who would like to contact with us?
Yeah.
My name's Jared. Would you like to tell me your name? Have you any of the Foster family with us this evening?
Oh, 50. What does 60 mean? Oh, 60 is just come up and Jared got there, guys.
Some crack at 9 came next.
Well, there was one of them was a Geordie owl. Maybe Elizabeth's around.
Listen.
The cow's laughing.
What does the 60 written mean? Give us a wee bit more clue, spirits. What does 60 written mean?
Bad as last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot better. But saying that, it's still bright.
And it was over this side here, we got most of the activity. So. Oh yeah, I see a lot of people are taking bets to see how long it takes me to swear.
Fluffing hand.
Fluffing. Fluffing.
What's that?
Yeah, fluffing blasters.
Paul's attempt not to swear on a live stream.
Would anyone else like to come forward and talk to us? Or even put on the light?
Look at what my brother's just captured, guys, up in the balcony. It's the exact same spot where Jared captured a figure last week. tomorrow night we're
So
definitely
already
doing this
guys are
tomorrow
getting
night.
a lot of activity because
I could hear you a bit earlier. I could have done this tomorrow.
Is there anyone here that wants to talk to us?
I know there's nothing really around here. And then when we're around there, our man started coming through.
We'll make the investigation round.
Yeah. I see we head on around the side. See that Paratech app? It's one of the best, one of the most reliable word apps.
The same as that other one I have. They're both on the same market.
Yeah. That one you have, it's a brilliant one. Self-employed is just walking through this little entryway, guys. Just going to go around the back of the house just to see what sort of feeling we get here. But already we are.
This must have been one of the outhouses, one of the staples. I'm in here. Torches here.
Colleagues here.
Yoda,
Yeah?
you didn't say the words in here,
Yeah, it is.
did you?
This is me. I'm in here.
That's you. It's okay, guys, it was only Clodagh.
Yeah, and these would hear noise and
We
things.
were wondering who was seeing in here. It was only Clodagh, guys. So nothing paranormal there. Okay, I'm going to grade up close these windows. I want to see a spirit tonight.
You want Smirnoff or Cool Up?
Aftershock.
That's Charlotte with you.
Right?
Brilliant.
They seem to have more activity around there. You want to take a wee walk around them and then come back?
Yeah.
Just going to head round the far side, guys, where David and Damien's getting all the activity on the power tech up. Huh? We'll leave that light there just for now. See, if we need a motion sensor light, even I'll one of the rucksack here. Come round to them when we do the smart box session here.
So we're just going to go around to Damien and David. They're getting a bit of activity on their Paratech app. You guys shut here anyway.
Usually getting all the
There's
activity
Mr.
around here,
Magoo
guys.
out of quarantine. Mr. Magoo.
We've done all our prayers, isn't it?
Augustus, how did you saw on me, Dave?
He was sad. Hello, spirits. What family are we talking about?
Yeah.
Well, they were first for a box session on.
I had this one on, but there wasn't much coming through to the
I had this one now with the static filter off it.
Yeah.
Good evening, spirits. My name's Jared, and with me this evening is Clodagh, Damien, David, and Pabs. We don't mean you any harm. Would anyone like to come forward and talk to us?
That's what our deal is getting. Look at them figures there, look at the faces. Not facing the right, we got the same face last week, yeah. We got the same face last week. We could definitely get more TV around here. Well, right?
People ask you.
He's captured something.
Sir, is this John talking to us?
We're a miserable family, yes.
Night.
You're dead.
Happen. Indeed.
Idiot.
Neil.
Yeah.
That's an odd.
I got Charlotte through on this as well.
Have we got Charlotte with us this evening?
Charlotte was one of the family as well.
But Pabs, I tell you, it was strange getting Augustus through all that.
Augustus, yeah. Augustus, he was the head.
We actually got that here.
Have we got Augustus with us?
Small spirits. When the Reverend John
Father.
Augustus was the one that
Bible.
he was the head.
They were the ones you saved and somebody just got the other night.
Capture.
I said
David
Augustus,
has-
right? He says that he's going to be.
Going to be.
Augustus,
Normal.
Faces
Wait.
there.
is that you that's with us, Augustus?
Lost. 0.
Cool.
Come forward and say hello, Augustus.
Best.
Don't mean you any harm.
Ask Isabella, was she married to Cavendish?
Han.
Who?
X. Patrick.
Cavendish.
Isabella, we've got that on the Paratech up too. So
Isabella, were you married to anybody called Cavendish?
Paratech loaded.
I mean that Paratech
No.
app was working and it wasn't even on.
Ariana.
Look, it's not even switched on.
Yeah.
Vinegar. Highway.
Could you please speak a bit clearer?
Adam.
Paul.
Adjective.
Yeah?
See these voices coming through?
Yeah.
I haven't got the Paratech app switched on.
Right? That's weird.
Yeah.
Look,
Poor David hasn't even got the Paratech app switched on, and it's working. It's working away by itself.
Play.
That's unreal.
Great. Started scanning. Increase. Idiot.
idiot.
Oh, we're starting to
Idiot.
stag us off now.
Lovely. I remember the night in Lindsay Hill called Barack Obama and also.
Yeah.
See, now I did mention YouTube
What's the
about 5
what
minutes
were they
ago.
getting for spirits?
Yeah,
What?
Kill.
That's it.
Kill.
Oh, you're going to catch him there.
I had the sweepstake on here.
Great.
well, to make everybody happy, you're very fond of telling us that.
Mummy,
Fuck off.
who's the mummy? Who's the recluse?
Job. Again.
On again.
Electric. Sale.
Spurs, can you throw something to let us know you're here?
Set. 7. Rest. No.
Cavendish and Isabella Foster were busters and Pierre Fosters. Especially Isabella came. Charlotte came in with the
Finally,
Fosters. John.
general.
General? Who was the,
Government.
who was the general?
John was a
MP.
major.
Major.
Court.
Yeah, there was one that was in the army.
Terry.
Major in the army.
Terry.
Court.
Who's Terry? The thing is, guys, see the different names that's coming through. There was also a family here before the Fosters called the Fortescues,
Describe.
and with very little history on them. So, the Fortescue
Philippa was
family,
known-
these other names.
Philippa was known as John and a recluse.
Navigation.
Oh, very interesting.
Postpone.
Yeah, because Philippa was the one that used to dress up as a boy all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
John, you're the recluse.
Gary. Call. Eat.
That was actually a thing at the time. The young soldiers, young girls used to dress up as young boys.
Find her.
Find her.
Color.
Find who?
Rapture. Wave. Paritech loaded. Descent. Helpful. Started scanning. Up.
Out.
Out.
You want us to leave? As in
Wave.
get out?
Wardrobe. Get out. Color. Addition. Wave.
That's going crazy, that.
May. May, is that a girl's name or the month?
Why do you want us to leave?
Heavy. Interest. Sale. Adam.
Adam.
Who is Adam?
Ali.
I think Adam was one of the Fortescues.
Van. Team. Portrait. Page. Southern. Language.
Southern language.
Finally. Note. Indeed. Refresh. Young John. Use. Paritech loaded. Limping. Has started scanning. Debbie. Teacher.
Debbie, teacher.
Hear me. Limping.
Debbie and teacher.
While.
Debbie and teacher.
Yes.
That's me. See the names that we haven't heard of. They could be the Fortescues.
Dorothy Smile.
married a May.
Philippa's sister.
Safe. Yankee. Gender.
May, surname.
Enough.
May's surname.
Have we a Richard Fortescue with us here?
Ali. Paritech loaded. Sally House. Started scanning. Test. Addition. Hang. Remember. Object. Pet. Match.
That's going well. Going to haywire, is it?
You could do
Record.
that, but
Use.
there's too many at the same time trying to come
Jackson.
through.
Scanning. Stop.
That's
Night.
what happened earlier.
Maybe let's just turn it off for a wee bit.
Yeah,
just to
Yeah,
have
that's
a rest.
well. And then sure,
It's
sure.
still going, is it?
I said fucking turned
Right.
off.
It's on. That's done that
It's turned
earlier.
off and it's still going.
Still going.
Fucking hell.
It's just, I need to close the window on it.
Island.
Yeah.
Otter. Fly. Freeze.
Close the window, it might be different.
Your health. Hear me.
That's it. That's my screen. That's my
Needed.
that's my home screen.
Play. Hold.
That is mad.
Paritech loaded. Hear me.
That's nuts.
5. Read. Entire.
Do the
Guys,
old
the
trick.
Paratech ghost stop is still going off despite being turned off and the window closed on it.
Use the old trick. Turn it off. Turn it on.
Nose. Industry. Nose.
That's mad.
Isn't it?
I've just had a silencer on the media. Just
Give us a load.
Yeah, that we want to go in right now. You know, later on we'll do the SB7 as well.
good night. Take a good night.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Is there anyone who would like to talk to us? Augustus, are you about to talk to us?
John Foster, are you here with us?
Would you like us to leave?
Didn't understand that.
Would you like us to get it already? We're only here.
Here, Paul.
Why would you like us to leave? Well,
We were standing in there.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Is there any malevolent spirits with us this evening?
Just to let you know, my brother was standing inside the house, was getting a whole tingling right down the front of his body.
Correct.
Correct.
Now, I don't know why he was answering me when I asked about malevolent spirits.
Yeah.
I'm just going to confirm again, is there any malevolent spirits with us this evening?
Do you want to harm us?
Silly question. No, there's only one harm.
Yeah, you're the one that's always getting harmed.
Take a bet, see where you're going to shit yourself, Damien.
He's out of my direction.
Oh, he did.
Mighty.
You think you're a matey, do you?
Do you know any of our names? Yes, it's not a good one, correct, man.
I want to get the static out of the SB7.
When you said correct, did you mean you were correct that you knew our names? If so, could you tell us one of our names? All over.
That's right. Very, very made up on the point. Come on, tell us one of our names.
It's me.
You want us to leave?
All the lights come on this box sitting on the windowsill right here.
They're fucking playing games with us.
Like a game of cat and mouse here.
Yep.
So
The lights just going off again.
we left a motion sensor light on around the other side of the house, and Davis just after coming through on the walkie-talkie there saying that the light was on when they came around the corner. The
Would you
light
like
was
us to
on,
leave?
even though there's nobody around it. It's me taking my foot off. Though.
Can we enter your house?
Two, three. Got it.
Could we say that again, please?
Who lives in a house like this?
How many of you is around here?
Is there anybody with us? Can manifest in front of this camera.
We just find something interesting on the wall here.
Are any of the Fosters here? Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. Just me trying to get over this. Shh. Lost. Missed it.
We've had the motion sensor right down a couple of times.
Yeah.
There's two windows the right hand side of the blue door.
Yeah.
Also, he's shadow in one. We walk the other one. Next thing is like a spring or something.
I was in the house, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. It's closed down by the house. So,
I nearly got lost in there. When I seen you shining your torch.
what's that?
When I seen you shining your torch, I nearly got lost.
No. I never heard of that.
Yeah, I did. Actually, it wasn't me. So I did a spurt the box session here, and they said, if you're here, can you bang something? And then there was a loud bang.
Come on, come down. See right here. Recall this. I'm sure I heard the bang.
I didn't get that on camera now.
See it floating off.
That's true. I definitely reckon they're playing a game of cat and mouse. I'm not getting much through this SB7. Try yours, Jared.
When the Spurs was around the front of the house giving the grief there, could you come back and talk to us again?
Twice we asked them to bang.
Feeling brave.
I'm feeling brave. Twice we asked them to bang, and twice bangs came from in here.
I asked, was it Augustus? 2 laughs came through the spirit box simultaneously.
Right?
Have we got Augustus with us? Is that Augustus talking to me a few minutes ago?
Ah, yes. That's what I was getting at the front of the house. Right. And our fella, he got the tingling right down the front. Yeah. Hell. Fucking hell.
Do you mean us any harm?
Probably means you harm. They're always attacking you. Whoa. Did you hear that?
Mm.
Yeah. I got alright. Just getting a screenshot from the stairs.
That's what it sounded like downstairs, wasn't it?
Yeah, it sounded as if it was on them stairs. Yeah. Was that you that was on the stairs there a minute ago?
Yes.
Yes. Got the confirmation, yes, guys.
Is it yourself, Augustus, or John?
Jesus Christ, what the
Oh, just in here.
Did you hear that, guy?
Laughter.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Folks, did you hear that at home?
Oh, it's going again.
Birds in there
You're
though.
alright, Amy, you're alright.
Birds in
Did you
there.
hear that, folks, that banging?
Yes. I wasn't about somebody's kicked something in there.
Whoa!
Oh,
Did you hear that, folks?
Something moving there. Did you see
something
that?
moving.
Now, there's a possibility it could be an animal in there, but I don't think so.
We've been here
No,
for a
there's
while.
birds in there.
Only have to say this is your last chance from me.
And the spirits only out there coming through the spirit box saying this is your last chance from me. So, spirits, was that you responsible?
Oh, it's over here.
No, that's behind us.
Here as well.
Here as well.
Here as well. It's very active here tonight, guys.
Tell you, this is the feeling I was getting last Saturday.
It's all livening up here, folks.
Who's here?
It's all livening up here.
Any evil spirits here with us? Obviously.
You don't like us being here anyway. But you know something? I did see the first bit of history that we read about them. I did say they were a very highly strung family.
That was right.
I know there's 2 birds in there.
Sorry,
It's
YouTuber.
Same. There was 2 birds in there.
Oh! Did you hear that, folks?
Okay, that's not birds.
That's not bird.
No, that's not. No way, it's not folks. Up here. Oh, what's up there?
That's getting real severe.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Guys, get as many screenshots as you can.
Here by Anna.
We're banging coming from behind this door here, and also up here.
I was in there immune.
Something was manipulating out there now. That was going faster than any.
Do you mean us any harm? We don't mean you any harm.
Whoa! Yep. Well, we did earlier on.
A couple of first investigation, you can see all 5 runners.
Yeah, that's the worst activity I've ever seen yet.
That's the worst activity we have had, right?
Here, Jeremy, is that a whip?
That's Kay shit. That's definitely Kay shit. Nothing to do with me.
Spirits!
So did you
Spirits,
bring the
if
bomb?
you would like us to leave, another bang.
Whoa.
Right, I'm fucking out of here.
I asked if they wanted to leave. I asked for another bang.
I don't know why that.
You got it right away. You got it right away.
There's someone in there. Where? In there.
This window.
Yeah. Very back.
No, that's the same window where the shadow figure just leaned forward and looked out and went back again.
Here, perhaps. Can you grab that light, can you?
Where is it? I'll go over and get the light, certainly. I could go and grab the EVP.
Jesus, good luck to you.
Oh,
Where's the EVP?
In the house.
In the house?
Yeah, you see the.
Yes, we can remedy it.
Augustus was a very big hunter and always held his shotgun.
Oh,
Oh,
Augustus.
Augustus, are you going to shoot us? I thought he wasn't brave enough to go over to the window and get the motion sensor.
Throw you to the ground, he said. Throw you to the ground.
Who are you going to throw to the ground?
Who are you going to throw to the ground, Augustus?
That is way. That is way. Investigations I put on. I've never heard
no.
like that.
That's
Never.
like that man laugh. That man, you see, like at home, he's physically, literally, physically and mentally drained.
See you are. This place is packed. Huh?
So, spirits, I take it you don't want us here.
There is someone up there, isn't there? Can you bang again for us? One big mad welt. The whole of Louth can hear. There's someone's light shining in there. There's
When I asked them over there, did they want us to leave the bang won't stop, it's a fucking loud bang.
yeah, that.
What did they say?
Laugh.
Oh, I heard the laugh. Jeez, we are having fun here tonight, so we are. This is got to be one of the most entertaining events so far.
I have a funny feeling there's someone around there fighting. Yeah, you feel like you're surrounded. Yeah. I know you get that same feeling.
I feel as if we're surrounded too, yeah. Oh, I know we're surrounded.
Worse than last Saturday night.
Definitely is.
Yeah, imagine if you had done a shamanic session.
Oh, we would have had them all out. We would have
Would have got more what we bargained for.
We would have had the fastest and the forest skis after us.
Just don't do that.
That's from the back wall through that window there.
Yeah. It's not Sean, is he?
Are you still with us?
Is this what David captured?
Spirits, we're not here to cause us any harm. But if you do want us to leave, we will respect your decision and go. But
This bike just back through more or less to get out.
that what he said.
Isn't real breezy.
Somebody just messaged the page there and said it looks like a witch.
I would say Damien looks like a witch.
Oh,
When we were in earlier with the fire attack, that's one of the things we
Yeah, that's right.
very
You said
start
that through the
with which-
walkie-talkie.
the witch was it?
Yeah.
Right. So whoever messaged could be right about the witch. Well, we'll be definitely doing more holy water and prayers when we finish the investigation. But you see them bangs. That was unreal. And that was some of the. That's probably the most activity we've had. That's some of the best responses we have had.
You picked the wrong night to start a swear.
Huh?
You picked the wrong night to start a swear.
Stop swearing.
Yeah.
Who the fuck said I
Hey!
Who the fuck said I stop swearing? Fuckity, 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 fuck, fuck, fuck.
He's got threats again.
Now, Spurs, listen, we don't mean this any offense, Spurs. We're just here to communicate.
Yeah. He says you're not an angel.
Well, I already know that. I already know that. That was some fucking rapping going on behind that door.
Can you do it again? But it seemed to be the closer you were getting, it was getting worse then.
It was, yeah, the closer we were getting, the louder it was.
Who just walking the house could have upset something.
And the more,
Because it came through on the spur box to get her out.
the more vicious it was.
Sorry,
Spurs,
I actually didn't mean that.
Just
That's
one more bang if you would like us to leave.
Yeah. Tell you what, they gave you the fucking okay.
That house is massive. I got lost.
That's very easy. I thought
So,
you were.
I know, especially where the business on safety.
Yeah, the word goes only after coming out and.
Yeah. The word go.
Yeah. Jesus, there you go.
There you go. I got close. The close didn't come up when we have to. First, we're going now. Alright. The last thing we want to do is locations is your fans are still in the side here.
Sorry, that's loaded.
We do apologize if there was any offense policy this evening. But we're going very shortly.
We're going now. No, we're not. We're going very shortly. Pick up your mind.
Well,
Decompose.
at the end of the day, we should go because that's respecting Spirit's wishes, but at the same time, I don't want to go. There you go. Bob.
Oh, the bang.
Again.
I heard a wee girl like screaming or something.
Did you?
So we've just heard a load of bangs coming from that house.
Isabella. Isabella was one of the names of one of the women who lived here.
Manifest. Okay. Who's going to manifest?
Nobody's had the way it's banging.
Isabella, are you going to manifest?
Yeah, I say we go as well, guys, because they don't want us here.
Why do you not want us here?
You always have to respect the Spirit's wishes.
Birds, before we go, you have no permission to follow any of us home. You have been warned.
Density enough. Improvers. Carry tech loaded. Pain. Lock. Started scanning. Wrap. Radical. Indicate.
That's worse than that Saturday club, isn't it?
Sentence. You are
Yeah. I think I was in there on my own.
again. Outsider. Wangir. Norton. Emily.
Outsider, Emily.
I've got Nathan here.
Designate. Here. Raptured. Deep. Often. England. Fourth. Second. Spotted.
Folks, we just lasted an hour here, no more. We lasted an
Okay, so
hour.
spirits want us to leave, so we're going to leave now.
I think we should do it in our 10 minutes.
Hearing. Elias.
I don't want to go home at all.
Ram. Browser line.
Is
Noise.
there a Nathan?
Screen. Abyss. Devon. George. Difficult.
Got my name on that up. Pack there,
Money.
I was going to say,
Iron.
don't finish it now.
Return. Order. Emulate. 1. Thomas.
Thomas.
Yes,
The Reverend Thomas,
the
wasn't
Reverend
there?
John Thomas. The Reverend John Thomas Foster.
Real. Famous. Study.
Famous. Come on.
Michael. Excel. Nick. Carry on. Pause. Sam. Next. Name. Solid. Interest. Again. Weird. Liberty. Fact. Near death.
Who's had a near death?
You saw one too around there, didn't you?
Right,
Across.
Pat.
Abyss.
Torch.
Name. Dental.
Right?
But before that, do the thing from last week.
Yeah.
The shadow came from
Word.
the first.
Example. Braden. Float. Double. Page.
Any activity around here anyway.
Scanning stop.
Started
Pause.
out quiet
Right.
up here, didn't it?
Belong.
Yeah. But then they just get pissed off with us.
You have. Addison. Seat 1. 15.
Guys, that is pretty scary. Yeah. As soon as you get close, something bangs or...
Religion.
See, again, the viewers are actually talking about the left window, the right window.
Indicate. Here. Type.
They can see things on the camera. I can't see it with me.
And folks, none of us is doing any of them bangs. As you can see, we're all here.
Wait, did somebody say it was us?
No, just in case.
That was some incredible banging.
Yeah, I was kind of something similar to that.
Huh?
There's birds in there. Probably protecting their nest.
You see, it was from here right round to here, which was the bank they're coming from. And then there was one actually cut this up the stairs too. And then they all noticed that there's a wee leak here.
I heard that. The rest of the
It's not like a car door. It's a fucking farmer coming to shoot us.
We're surrounded, pal.
Huh?
We're surrounded.
Happy days. Happy days. We're surrounded of it. Girls.
Can you give us one more bang before we go? Just one.
Spirits. Is it bang plenty this evening? Could you give us a manifestation before we go?
Ah!
Spirits, is there any chance that any of you could manifest right in front of us? That's what I come up here this evening for. If you have enough energy, manifest. Please.
Ah, yeah.
Need more light. Let's go. See you. My God. What was that?
Just in the fireplace in there.
Jeez. You can send them to me anyway and I'll put them up in the video.
What do you think of tonight's investigation, folks? The real wild are coming towards the end, isn't it?
Fireplace in where? There?
That's one right there. No, not there at all. Yeah, see this guy. See the child figure at the window. Right above the door. Yes. You can see, folks, there's nothing there that would indicate the shape of a human figure. Nothing there at all.
Oh, what's that? Ah, yes, look at that. Oh, I knew that, isn't it? Yeah, one. Right.
Our Davis just caught one there, guys. Over by the fireplace, just inside of the fireplace in one of the windows, folks. Look at that. That is unreal. That is unreal. Here, Wallace says it looks like the child we caught last week.
It's very quieting down, isn't it?
That's quieting down. Whose shoes is this here?
Notice.
Change
the shoes.
Yeah, that shoe wasn't alright. Yeah, was it? No, I never noticed it. No.
There was a shoe on the window, all right. Because we joked about it.
Yeah, there's a shoe over here. Then there's one there. It's a real old one too. I probably did. It's definitely not from.
Was the rest of it there?
Somewhere too.
Were you talking or something? No.
No.
Thought that. Keep a close ear out and put this back on. I heard a wee bit. Is there anyone with us still? Go home.
Told to go home.
Yeah, is it?
Told to go home.
That's all they've been saying is go home, go home. They're not really communicating anything else with us.
You want us to go home?
That's right.
DNA first turned that on.
Yeah. What does that just pick up all of a sudden?
I'm getting very uneasy.
Oh yeah.
Come from behind me.
Hey, Glyde, looking at the top of the hill. See that banger? That was
Yeah.
that's exactly what we wanted.
Did you hear that? Hope you do, Paul, he said.
Right, so we're out of here.
What? That's what he said. He literally said, whenever you said that's what I wanted, he said, I hope you do, Paul. And then bang, I swear to God.
Right, can we go?
Where did this thing come from?
Linda was just saying a couple of minutes ago that Louth just went again.
Yeah.
It was Paul. It was there earlier, yeah.
Well, somebody has picked it or out of it. That's where the noise came from.
That actually sounded like a bit of timber inside, Paul.
Was it?
That's cast iron. If that was kicked, you would hear more of a metal sound.
Well, it was definitely
I want to hear my heart. It sounds really good.
So
It sounds like a flat tire down the road.
Hey, what do you call it?
just heard a large
He says that's what that was
rattle
the bang
coming
and stuff. That's what I
from
wanted.
those windows
And
there.
then he says, I hope you do, Paul, and then bang.
Well, happy days. Well, thank you very much for it. Thank you. I really appreciate
And
it.
here, takes the fact when I said around the front of the house that he knew any of the names, and he goes, of course I do. And then,
It's only obviously in my name.
You know my name's for it.
There we go, you heard the
I
word saying. I hope you do, Paul. And then you let over a bit
Like a
that
vibration. I want you to go, he's saying.
For anybody who doesn't know, my real name is Paul. We're going now, Spurt, we're going now. No panic.
Spurt doesn't want us here. Ow!
Go home, go home.
We're going home now.
You're not going to invite us in for a cup of tea?
You're going to do another bang for her? No more bangs. My heart doesn't do another bang. Get her away from my house.
Right, okay, we will.
Okay, Spurs, listen, we don't want to be disrespectful. So we're going to go now. We're going to go now. And by right, when you're doing a paranormal investigation, you're by right supposed to leave when the courts tell you to go. That was the loudest bang. That was the
Spurs,
loudest
you
bang.
have no permission to follow us home. You have been warned.
Do you not follow us home, Spurs?
If you do, it will follow.
Okay, I'm signing off. This was
Worst case scenario, a full-blown exorcism.
too scary for me.
Please take the advice, Spurs, and do not follow us. We will not hesitate to take the action deemed necessary.
With the protection of mighty Lord Jesus and Jesus Christ.
And a celebrator.
There we go, guys.